The road to the 2026 Winter Olympics just got more complicated for athletes from Russia and Belarus. The International Ski and Snowboard Federation has voted to block them from competing in Olympic qualification events as neutral athletes, a decision that could prevent them from reaching Milan and Cortina unless a late reversal occurs. The ruling affects alpine skiing, cross-country skiing, freestyle skiing, Nordic combined, ski jumping, and snowboarding, events that make up more than half of the game's medal competitions. The FIS emphasized that while the International Olympic Committee has established a neutral athlete framework, each sport federation retains the authority to determine participation in its own qualification system. In practice, this means Russian and Belarusian athletes in skiing and snowboarding will be sidelined, even if a neutral path exists for them under IOC guidelines. This is not new territory. Most Winter Olympic sports federations have barred competitors from Russia and Belarus since early 2022, shortly after Russia invaded Ukraine, with Belarus acting as a staging ground. Only a handful of federations have softened restrictions over the past year, such as the International Skating Union and the International Ski Mountaineering Federation, which allowed select athletes to compete in individual neutral capacities with potential Olympic eligibility. Recently, a few figure skaters from Russia and Belarus secured spots for the 2026 Games, pending approval from the IOC Eligibility Review Panel. Their participation will hinge on strict adherence to the neutral status rules, meaning no flags, anthems, or national representation. This mirrors past policies. At the 2022 Beijing Games, Russian athletes competed under the Russian Olympic Committee banner due to the nation's doping sanctions. They captured 11 medals in cross-country skiing alone, including multiple golds by Alexander Bolshanov. The FIS decision highlights the ongoing tension between geopolitical realities and the principles of global sport. Supporters argue that barring athletes maintains fairness and upholds international sanctions, while critics suggest that neutral participation could allow trained athletes to compete without being penalized for political conflicts. Either way, the ruling underscores how political events continue to shape the Winter Olympics, influencing both the field of competitors and the medal race. As the Games approach, questions remain about whether any late changes could grant Russian or Belarusian athletes entry, and how their absence will reshape competition. Milan and Cortina will host a record number of 116 medal events, with more than half in disciplines now impacted by this decision. Fans, athletes, and federations alike are watching closely, aware that this Olympic cycle could set new precedents for how international sport balances politics, fairness, and athletic opportunity. The debate is far from over, and the 2026 Winter Olympics may become a test not just of speed, skill, and endurance, but of how global sports navigate the intersection of competition and geopolitics.